Hello, test. Test. That's good. That's good. Test. Oh shit, I already built this. Yeah. Excuse me? Oh, what's up, Nathan? How's it going? Welcome back to the stream, brother. We're doing a little something different today. I'm adding a few models to the game. My sleep was pretty good. I slept for like 6 or so hours. That's usually enough for me. Yeah, it's because of the 12-hour difference. Yes, sir. 910. You got it exactly on the mark. I'm pretty new to modeling, if you can tell. This shit's going a bit rough, but my boy finally helped me figure out a huge issue, which is that I wasn't marking these shit sharp. I think this looks pretty good now. So what are you up to? It's 9:10 p.m. now, right? Did you have a good day? So you remember how, I can show you what this is actually supposed to be. So we have the offset mounts, remember? The thing that makes the sight go off on an angle, right? Oh shit. How was the mall? What'd you do? You buy anything cool? So this is the one that's already in the game, by the way. So if you remember this, I showed this in the tutorial. Yeah, so essentially this one, you just put it on a rail, and then it just gives you one slot, right? But I wanted the idea of like a rarer item that actually like expands your slots. So obviously this isn't in the game yet, but idea here is that this thing would go on a rail and then give you two slots. You see it gives you one up there and then one up there. So you can get more scopes on your gun and just make it look really crazy looking. I think it should be pretty cool. Yeah, like more stuff on your gun. Yeah. This one, I don't think you'll be able to add another one of these on top because it would collide, right? It would end up going like something like this. I don't know why my blender is like being really slow right now for some reason. It's really quite frustrating. But like, imagine if you had this and then you... How do I duplicate this? Did I just go with that? Yeah. So imagine you did that and then you went like... What is that? Oh, give me a second. This thing is really not wanting to work with me right now. Sir, take your time.
Paint you a picture, but it never looks right. 'Cause I fill in the shadows and block out the light. I send you a postcard. It says Pulaski at night. Greetings from Chicago. City of light. Come back to Chicago, city of light. Back to Chicago.
Welcome back. But yes, I don't know if I'll allow them to stack it because this looks a little weird. Who knows? Shit. Okay. How do you want me to pronounce that though? Fabi? Baby? I know it's like Fabalian. Shit. I already messed it up again, dude. Yeah, so that's the general idea for this. Oh. We have something weird going on here. Oh no. Not tonight, because I'm going to be going to a haunted house with my wife and my boy. But I can see myself doing that on days where I don't have like a haunted house to go to. Just currently, I'm going to be indisposed. I'm going to be getting haunted. Because it's Halloween here. I don't know if you guys do Halloween, but yeah. It's a pretty big deal around these parts. I love it. I enjoy horror movies a lot, so I'm real excited for it. Um, I don't really share photos of myself online, but I can take some pictures of like the vibes. I'll definitely share some with you. Are you a tea drinker? Oh yeah, for sure. I got you on that. That should be easy. Yeah, I'm mostly a coffee drinker myself, but I have like a really bad caffeine habit. So what I end up doing is I make like a coffee in the morning with like a pour over or like an espresso machine that I have at home. And then I just make like a giant jug of tea. Just like kind of like drink throughout the day. So I have like a giant Yeti mug that I use for that. Probably not the best. Shit, I forgot how I did this already. Here's the issue I always face, right? Where it's like I'll do artwork for a bit, and then I'll stop doing my artwork because I get bored of it. And by the time I come back to it, I forgot how to do it. Yeah, that's a lot. I'm glad you're enjoying it though. Oh hell yeah. Well, so is this fine for you, or do you want me to just do more game dev right now and then move on to this later? So I'm happy to do kind of like what you want to see. If you're interested in seeing a specific part of it. Because I don't know if like art is interesting to you then. Okay, sounds good. I'll finish up on this quickly. You might have like a problem with your Switch. Sometimes I have problems with my Switches like that. And what I end up having to do is just like cleaning them up either with like a duster, or you could even like if you have a modular keyboard, just like actually, you know, clean them, like get them out, wash them with a little bit of soap, let them dry. But I don't know. What are you doing right now with your keyboard? I'm not too sure about when my next live is. I'm still taking it Sterling one day at a time, considering I'm fairly new to this. But maybe tomorrow morning I'll go for a bit, but not too sure yet, honestly. It's a very good question. It depends on when I wake up. Once again, I don't really have too much of a fixed schedule here. I just kind of hop on whenever I'm doing some game dev. So expect to see if I'm working, I'll have the stream playing. In most cases. Oh yeah, dude, I hope so too. I don't even care if it gets like big. I just want some people to play it and enjoy it, you know? I don't think anybody knows about my game, to be honest. Yeah. Good luck. Really? On YouTube? What were you searching on? It might be because you're subbed. Oh, it's pretty high up there though, actually. That's cool to see. Yeah, there is. It's quite unfortunate, honestly. But what can you do? Nah, not at all. I just like the name Collateral. I didn't even know of its existence until way deep into like my building and stuff. Never really thought to look. Like this project itself, I've been working on for about a year, I would say. But I've been developing similar projects and working with kind of like the tools I've been using for, I would say, like about 2 years. I'm currently actually working on a YouTube video that maybe you'll want to watch, where I'm just gonna cover all of my past projects. I kind of never even like made it to showing people and stuff like that. Just like kind of cover and, you know, log my journey. I think it'll be cool to see. Although we'll figure it out to see if people are actually interested. Nope, this is the first game that I actually have put up on Steam. So most games I've built out for a bit and then kind of they've just died, you know, in my hard drive somewhere or in my social, like in my SSD somewhere. So yeah, this will be the first one. Depends. So I'm gonna go into early access, and during early access, I'm thinking maybe like $8. But once I have like the complete vision done, maybe it'll go up to like 15 or 20. Um, Once again, I'm really flexible on that because I don't really have to like make money off of this. I have like a full job, so this is all really just to, you know, try to follow my dreams. Is that a lot in Philippines? I can look into like variable pricing, right? I don't want people to get priced out of playing my game. So if you have recommendations, actually, oh, so what's like a decent price for people in Philippines? Because maybe I can set them. Because Steam allows me to change kind of like the way I price per country. So I can definitely make it cheaper. I wouldn't want my game to just not be accessible due to the country being like, you know, a little bit different. Let me know if you have any thoughts on the pricing specifically. Depends really on just like how long this process takes me, honestly. That's a very good question, because the more I work on it, the more I just kind of like want to work on it more, you know? I'm not like putting a limitation on myself here or forcing anything. I figure I'll just take it as it comes. Yep, pretty much. And until I feel like I'm happy with it, I wouldn't want to just like release it for people to play it and be like, wow, this is shit, you know? Because it'd just really suck if like people played it and were just like, wow, I don't want to play this game. Because once again, like my real dream is just for people to like play it, enjoy it, you know? How do you think this looks in terms of the rail? I'm not sure what that means. Unexceptional? Oh, unexceptional? Yeah, that's valid. It's nothing too special. Yeah, should I do the game coding first? And then I'll do another pass on it. Because I ended up doing a lot more work to kind of make these look good. But I haven't quite done all of that yet. It definitely will, Bobby. 100%. Well, let's see if I even make it close to being what you would call big, because currently it's still pretty up in the air, you know? I'm really happy to see you in here all the time, though. It's very cool. You think? Maybe we can reach that. I'm at like 300 right now, but a lot of that came from like a marketing campaign I ran. And I think the subscribers I got weren't like people that really want to interact with the content too much. But that's okay. Well, sure, we're already doing that. If you want, we can hop on a Discord call, but I figure that'll be a little bit distracting currently. What do you want to talk about? Yeah, I'm happy to chat. Okay, what's the game about? Talk to me. How dope? Like top down or like third person or first person? So I feel like perspective matters a lot for games when you're talking about them. Yeah. Roblox is mostly third person, right? Because I've seen a few of those, like games out of like Call of Duty and stuff that look first person. But yeah, that's a very noble cause. Like that's a good way to think about it, honestly. Yeah. So what did you want to talk about specifically regarding that? Yeah, that is pretty dope.
Half empty, half full. Cup runneth over. Horns aplenty, coffers full. We're starting over.
Hey, what's up, Sebastian? Do you prefer Sebastian or do you prefer Sebastian? I'm not too sure. Do you guys know each other?
I write you a story, but it loses its thread, and all of my witnesses keep turning up,
Gotcha. So what brings you here, Sebastian? Seba? Seba? I'm gonna say Seba. I think that sounds good. Oh, okay. I didn't know. I've never really seen people. Not Shiba, like those cat food. Oh shit. Shiba, like, oh my god. Have you seen those dogs? Dude, I love those dogs. You know the Shiba dogs? These ones? They're so freaking cute. I'm more of a cat person myself, though. That's really funny. Okay, so like Seba. Not Sha. My bad. We're gonna keep butchering it probably. I apologize for that. Hell yeah, dude. What kind of game are you making? Tell me about it. What are you using to make it? I'm super interested.
I paint you a picture, but it never looks
What are you making it on? Your game?
'cause I feel in the shadows and block out I block out the light.
Oh, damn.
I send you a postcard. It says Pulaski at night.
Oh, dude, that's dope. RTS RPG. So when you say RTS, Oh shit, dude, you're from Poland? My wife is from Poland. I was actually in there in July. I started my trip in Warszawa, and then we went up to Suwałki, and then all the way down to Zakopane. I was there for like 2.5 weeks. That's actually really cool, dude. Welcome from Poland. Where are you from in Poland? Oh, dude, Krakow. That's like the one place that I wanted to go, but we couldn't go. We ended up just not having enough time. What is it? That's where Auschwitz is, right? I really wanted to go and see some of the castles and stuff, but we were just running around too much. You don't like it? I can change it if you don't want it on. I just got content ID'd for my previous music, and so I was getting it out of there. Yeah, you can join the Discord. We can chat more on there. I can't post my contact here, but I would love to get a tour there. That's really cool. How old are you, Sebastian? Or Seba, sorry. How do we think this looks, guys? Appropriately wacky? It's not like perfectly censored, you know, and that's really bothering me here. I need to fix that. Cause that's gonna like just annoy the shit out of me. Oh dude, you're 24, I'm 25. That's really dope. So a little bit about myself. I'm a software developer for my job, and then I work on game dev in my free time. Yeah, Nathan, currently you're the, or sorry, Fabi, you're the youngest here. Let's see if someone can beat you. Indeed, that is true. Dude, that's so funny. We're basically walking the same path in life. What's up? It can't be copyright though. Because the copyright gods do not like me playing their music. What the heck is business analysis? Wait, so did you just graduate? You're doing internships, you said? I don't know what the process is like in Poland. I have a couple of my wife's relatives that are like teachers and doctors there, but I can't really get a good grasp on like what it looks like for college into doing the other stuff. Said seventh heaven. Is it by this person? Inoha? Nathan? Alright, let's check it out. Oh, dude, this is nice. Howdy. How you doing, Sebastian? Alright guys, I need your input. Does this look even to you now? I think this looks even. But I honestly cannot tell. Hell yeah. Okay. So we move forward. Oh, I just realized, Sebastian, you didn't even know what this game is. Do you want me to give you a quick kind of demo on what it looks like, if you're interested? Otherwise, we can just keep moving forward to the game dev. Oh, that's dope. So like, you just kind of like left the studies because you found a job. I think that's a good idea. Honestly, if I could have gotten a job, I would have quit. Okay, yeah, let me show you. So I'm gonna show you the tutorial here because that's currently the most fleshed out part. Like, I could show you gameplay, but it takes a while to ramp up. But this should give you a decent idea of what the game looks like. So as I said, it's like a first-person shooter roguelike. Sorry about that, Nathan. I'll try to make it quick. I end up showing the tutorial pretty often here because it's a good way to demonstrate what the game looks like. But yeah, so you see, you actually have like a full body. That took a while to kind of implement, but like your character actually is like a fully created character, unlike other FPSs. And then like the main emphasis for me was just on making like the guns feel really cool. So like you see, like I have this gun here, and I could like just remove the sight from it. I could put it on the back. I could put it back on the front, and it just works kind of like exactly as you expect. Same with all of this. I don't know if you've played any games like Escape from Tarkov or stuff like that, but yeah, like the animation for it, I like it a lot. Overall, I've just been like really making sure everything is pretty polished. This is how it looks, and this is like where the meat and bones of the game comes in. So you were seeing me actually build out a new mount, but essentially, like you see this thing here, it essentially attaches to this rail, and then it makes a new rail 45 degrees offset from the original one, right? So if I put it on there, you see now it's like sideways. And then I'm using like actual like bone level math. Yeah, because it's not a game that's PvP or requires too much. Like it's more arcadey, right? So I don't have to make the recoil too crazy because that would just detract from like the type of game it is. You'll see what it is in a second. So in this how the scope looks, and you can switch your sights. And essentially, I've built like an entire rules engine that allows for you to basically infinitely make your gun the way you want it. So you also have lasers. This is what the laser sight looks like. You could technically also turn on the flashlight. And everything is like shooting from the actual gun. So it's not like other games where it shoots from the camera's position. You actually shoot off of the gun itself. And then you could add sights here too. So you see now I have 3 sights on my gun. I think this thing looks so cool. And yeah, so now we get onto the roguelike part. I don't know if you ever played roguelikes before, but essentially like you have abilities and kind of like pickups. So a game very similar to what I'm making is kind of Risk of Rain. But so this is how this looks, right? So I have a double jump core here, and then if I equip it on my character in the cores, now I can double jump. So you see I have like a double jump now. And stuff like that. He's making an RTS RPG. You also have this katana here. Yeah, that's understandable. I don't think it's for everyone. It's the katana comes with its own set of abilities as well. So like you see I can overcharge it. And then if I hit people, it hurts them more. And then I can do a charge attack. And now this is like kind of like the meat and bones of the game. So what makes it a roguelike is the fact that like if I don't have any of these attachments on, right, then the gun is just a gun. It just shoots kind of normal bullets and nothing else. But you'll notice that these attachments have like these abilities. So this attachment has homing strike and split shot, right? And what that means is if it's on the gun, now the gun gets those abilities as well. And when I shoot people, you'll be able to see it. So you saw like the split happen there, and then like a missile go off. And so like as you play the game, you get a bunch of different attachments that kind of just give you like a bunch of abilities here. So you see I have like level 16 homing strike, level 6 split shot, and all of this shit. And so then when you shoot, the game just gets a completely crazy looking with all of the VFX and stuff like that. And I just love seeing that. It's like the most satisfying thing in the world for me. And so yeah, that's pretty much my game. Hopefully it looks cool to you. Hopefully it looks interesting. It'd be great. But I understand like a lot of people don't kind of play this kind of game, so totally understand if it's not for you either. I just appreciate you being here. Shoot, I have to remember where I was. So I was originally gonna make it like an extraction-like shooter, but the issue ends up being that there's just too many like enemies and horde enemies going on, right? For it to like make sense for you to do like extraction style. So currently it's more of like level based. Oh, I didn't show you what the actual levels look like. My bad. Real quick here. Check this out. So this is the cyberpunk level, which is like this like rainy, gloomy environment with like, you know, like really neon lights and colorful lights and stuff. It's just like perpetually in rain. Let me increase my streaming full size here so that you guys can see it better. But yeah, so you see this one of the environments I made for my game, which is like the cyberpunk environment. So it's like rainy, very atmospheric, and over here you fight like robots and stuff. But then also you end up going to like places like Toontown, which is like a very cartoony, low poly environment. And the lore of the game is essentially that you're like a void walker, is what I'm calling them, which is this like species of half robot, half human beings, and their job is kind of like exist outside of like the multiverse, and they find kind of like sources of entropy which are leading to like the collapse of the multiverse, and then they have to go and kind of like destroy them before they end up like killing it. Yeah, I have played Killing Floor a bit, but it's a little bit different in the sense that I have different types of objectives and stuff like that, and I want to get like really crazy with it. So the next thing I want to build is kind of like a 2D Doom-like world where you'll still be a 3D character, but the world will be like the 2D original Doom for like the NES style kind of game. And I feel like it could be really cool, just like making a bunch of different stuff. Yeah, the levels are definitely like this, like a lot more contained and kind of like small and high octane. That's what I was going for, but I'm happy for suggestions. RTS sandbox games. So I don't play too many that are like single player. I mostly play stuff like I have 10,000 hours on Dota, so if you want to see my library, here it is. 1 second. So I've definitely played a fair few, not fair few, yeah, the Voidwalkers are basically like the guardians of the multiverse. Oh, dude. I don't know if I should be talking to you. A League player? Yeah, I'm a retired Dota player too. I was really good though. I was top 200 in America during my peak in ranked, but it just became too much for me. Let's see. I don't want to lie to you guys. Let's see how long I've played Dota 2 for. How do I sort this by playtime? Anybody know? Oh, I just click here. 8,818. Sorry. Not 10,000. I never quite made it there. But yeah, I have like 700 hours in Destiny. I have like 500 hours in Isaac. Just so you guys know, I'm not a degenerate. I've just been playing on Steam since like 2009 or 2010. I'm one of the OG Steam members, so I do other things with my life, don't worry. Alright, so back to this. Dude, because like, if someone hears 10,000 hours in Dota, they're like, this guy's a degenerate. But like, I'm married, you know, I have a job, I do things with my life as well. I'm just mostly a degenerate. But yeah, so I want to get some feedback on the stream itself, guys. How am I doing? Like, what could I be improving on? Because I'm starting out on this. I feel like I'm doing pretty well in terms of interacting, but if you guys have any feedback or stuff, I would love to hear it, honestly. This is all pretty new to me. I feel like I've gotten the video game down a bit, like making videos, but still feel like very fresh. Very new on the streaming side of things. That's funny. Why do we call it a driveway but park in it?
Oh, won't you stay for the ride? 'Cause all the views will be nice. Lend the stories out.
Oh shit, dude. The music is too loud, huh? Let me turn that down. Let me go to something more chill. I normally have more chill music playing, but today I was just trying out some Spotify stuff. But here, maybe this will be more up to snuff with how you like it. This is kind of my go-to, so don't judge me here. Oh, whoops, wait. I'm putting this on the wrong screen. My bad, guys. Oh, what the heck? Oh, dude. My bad. As I said, I'm still pretty new to this, but is this music's volume better? Have I ever tried to get a diagnosis for ADHD? Oh shit, dude. Oh, I'm spiraling. Hold on. Is that good? Let me just do this. Okay. I'm gonna turn it up a bit because I turned it way down, and then you tell me when it's too loud, okay? How is it now? You want it quieter? Okay, hold on. I can do that. Okay. How about now? Hell yeah. Alright, I'm glad to hear it. I think it's because I had different channels set up, right? So I have that little widget at the bottom of the screen around here, which is showing like the music that's currently playing, but I switch between Spotify and YouTube. Yeah, for sure. We could hop on a Discord call. Yo, what's up? Oh shit. Yo, what's up?
Oh, so that's you. Okay. I will mute your stream to not hear you, double time.
Yeah, for sure.
Nice meeting you. I love your engagement. I don't know if they can. Oh, yeah, they can hear me on stream, so I
Do you
will
want me to
assume. Yeah.
do you want me to not let them hear you? I can definitely turn it up.
No, that's okay. That's not a problem. But I just wanted to tell you that my English is not that good. I would
No,
say
dude,
it's more like
you're
on a middle
fantastic.
level.
Don't worry. I
Thanks.
speak with my mother-in-law and father-in-law a lot, and they're from Poland. Like they lived in Poland their whole lives. So
Which city in Poland?
my mother-in-law is from Warszawa, so she grew up like
Oh, yeah.
there her whole life, and my father-in-law is from Suwałki.
I once lived in Warsaw for like 1 week.
Yeah.
But Slow, let me see where they are.
That's like right
Not
near the
sure.
Russian border. Like it's all the way northeast.
Oh yeah, yeah. It's really close to the Russian border.
Yeah.
This small part. Okay, so nice hearing you. I want to say that hello chat. I'm first time on stream ever. You're doing a great job. I see a lot of potential in your game, to be honest.
Hell yeah, dude! Thank you so much.
I already added it to the wish list on Steam, so I will buy it when it comes out. I was looking on YouTube for some videos like that, or even streams when someone is making a game, but not only talking about, oh, I made a first game, the practical experience, because that's the best way to learn for me. I asked about the ADHD diagnosis. because we have the same interest. And guess what? I was diagnosed this year, and it changed my life. And now I have the perfect opportunity to just do what I like. I'm doing games. I'm having internship at Tessera. So if you wonder, or even if you want to read about it, I highly recommend it.
Yeah, for sure. I've definitely been told by many people that I'm like adjacent, and I had like a high school guidance counselor that basically tried to tell me, because like they like pseudo were like, hey, you should go speak to like a a licensed therapist because they can kind of
Yeah.
like prescribe some medication. But I have like I have like a bad history with some of these stuff, so I decided to kind of like try like alternative remedies. So I try to like do meditation and stuff like that a bit. And
Yeah, medications are the best. They changed my life. But you need to look for a good doctor for you because it was my third that really worked for me. And Nathan, I hear you're asking about my name. It's pronounced Sebastian, but you can call me Seba. Not like Shiba in
yeah,
the
like
stock
Seba.
market. Seba, exactly.
Yeah, for sure. I was saying it the English way. That's my bad.
Not a big deal. Not a big deal. Don't worry about that. I usually get something like Sebastian or something like that when
Yeah.
someone's trying to, say my name. But I never asked about your name. I see the Orphan of Kos, and I don't know if you told this on stream, but we had delay in communication, so this is why we were talking right now. Can you please give me your name once again?
Oh, like my real name?
Yes.
Yeah. So my name
Only the
is.
first part.
Yeah, I got you. Yeah. My name is Mitra. So Mitra.
Mitra.
Yeah. Very common name. Very uncommon
Okay.
name. It's named after a Persian god.
And where are you from? From United States or
Yeah. So I was born and raised in New York City,
okay?
but my family is originally from India, actually.
From India?
Yes, sir.
Okay, okay, that's interesting. I had a lot of friends from India because of IT industry mostly.
Oh yeah. The moment you said
Uh,
IT, I'm like, you definitely have met some people that look
yeah,
very similar to me.
yeah, I have many people on LinkedIn also. Some of them are making games for a living, so I have plenty of people that I can
I'll
reach
see you,
out
Nathan.
or reach out to have some idea of what should I do.
Right on, yeah. How far along are you in your game dev? If you don't mind me asking.
I started last year with Unity, which ended approximately after 6 to 8 months, and then I had to focus on something else in my life,
See you, Nate. Thanks
mostly
for
work
joining.
and some other stuff. And I'm back with Unreal for about 2 months. I was playing with it. I already have great game design document and some other stuff. I'm really into the theoretical stuff when it comes to my game, and I would love to get your feedback. Maybe you can give me some options or what. Just tell what do you think about the idea I had.
Oh yeah, for sure, dude. Do you want to like screen share? Show me what you have. I don't know if you're like if you want to share it yet, but if you want to share it with me, I'm also happy to play it and just like check it out if you have a demo. But otherwise, I'm like,
I don't have demo. I only have. It's kind of in Polish also, so maybe you will not understand it if I share screen. So it will be better for me to tell you about the main ideas and what I want to implement here. But the knowledge of some other games will be necessary to understand about what I want to do. So can you tell me if you ever played the game called Kenshi?
Genshin?
Kenshi. I will write in chat. Kenshi.
Yeah. Oh, Kenshin? No.
No, okay, so it's an open world RPG game when you can not only have it's more like RTS but also RPG because you advance your character, etc. And it's in post-apocalyptic world. You can exactly Google it. That will be the best.
Yeah.
You will have your team, your base. There is a living world, the economy, some quests, but not like the main story. I want to make something mixed with this.
Mhm.
The Guild 2, which is another strategy economy game. and implement some kind of fighting on the arena, because it's, ancient Greece, etc. But I will think of another example. I will not use the history ones. I already have some ideas, but I will think of the nations and even the whole world. It will be an open world game when you will have the opportunity to be your person,
Mm-hmm.
but also manage something like in Mafia, like your family. You will have taverns, even I was thinking about your own arenas or zoos, etc.
Yeah, so it's
And
like it's like
yeah, the
almost
main
life simi, but you only play as one character, right? Like you don't control
yes,
multiple.
you control the main character from the third person point of view,
Mm-hmm.
but you can switch to the strategic overview via some kind of map in your house and etc. If you are outside of the house, you won't be able to access the economy panel. You will have to get back to home or send someone from your gang or family, how you name it, uh, to the city to do it, but like instead of you.
I
So
see.
it will be one person that you take control of, but you build your empire in the time of the game.
Ah, that's pretty cool. And like, what kind of like mechanics are you looking for in terms of like permadeath or like the way it progresses? Because it sounds like you're leaning really heavily into like the like pseudo realism aspect, right? When you're like, oh, you can't access the economy panel when you're not at home and stuff like that. It's like, how
Yeah,
far do you want to
okay.
go with that?
Okay, so I wanted to go really far with that probably. When it comes to mechanics, when your character dies and you
Mm-hmm.
won't have any friends, I'm thinking about family because, heirs, etc. But this will need me to do aging of those characters.
Yeah.
And I don't want to do that. I want to be it like in this game Kenshi when you have character and there is not like things of age, etc. You will start as one person, gathering power, and when it comes to other mechanics, let me quickly come back to this. Yeah, messengers two-person perspective. Combat system will be like you will get uh, attempt. How to say that in English? It will be difficult. Uh, like the game will pause and you will get notification that something is happening, and you will have the choice of actions, like you can run, you can fight, or you
So it's like a
can
turn-based
uh,
RPG. Like it's not.
no, I don't want it to be turn-based, that you will have the power to do, I don't know, attack this turn and it will be next turn. You will plan at the beginning and then it will be real time. You can adjust something when it comes to other characters, like they have to be offensive or defensive, etc. But when it comes to your character, I had an idea and I don't know if I need to change that or not.
Mm-hmm.
It will be from third person. You will get into like the cinematic kind of fight when you have before thought about how you want to fight, like offensive, defensive, sneaky, or some kind of those. But when it comes to fighting itself, I'm really focusing on animations, and I was thinking about quick time events when it comes to success or failure of your attack. And if you successfully click, I don't know, 3 or 4 buttons, you will deal some damage. Regarding it depends also on your skills. So the higher your skills, the bigger the damage you will give or even kill the enemy. But if you will face someone stronger, it will be more difficult. Like the quick time events will give you less time, and regarding on how many of it will be a successful quick time events and your tactics, it can cause your death of the enemy, or just a scratch on your, I don't know, forehead or something like that.
Yeah. So
What do you think about this kind of combat?
I like the idea of the combat, right? Where there's like quick time events. Like I'm almost, I could be wrong about this. Have you ever played like Fallout?
Yeah, I played Fallout.
So like you know how like in Fallout you have like the events where it's like, oh, you're gonna aim for this head or stuff like that, and it slows the game
It's
down.
that system. No, it's something really different.
Oh, okay. So, but you're doing like quick time events in real time, or like is the game slowing down when it's happening? Like you're gonna try to do an
The
attack.
game slowing down before, because I need to add animations after your
Yeah.
success or failure. So it will be like you will put your hand up, and then you will have a couple of quick time events, or even a decision how to make it, like to hit lower part of the body or the head. Maybe with percentages. I don't know if to implement that, but
Hmm.
after this events or even choosing what to do, you will have to just watch, like in cinema. It will become movie. The fight itself, the animation is we will play. I have very good friends of at animation, so there will be a plenty of those, and I think that's it.
I see. Okay. I think I understand. It's like hard for me to visualize this unless like
Hmm.
so like in the future we can like definitely revisit it as well. But like the only thing is like if your main form of like a skill check is essentially a QTE, then it might end up becoming like a little bit boring because I don't know if those are necessarily like the most widely liked features in the game, you know? Like in terms of a quick time event.
Yeah, it will be in every fight that would be not exactly that interesting to click those quick time events every time.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's right. So maybe instead of that, just the basic planning, and then you will choose what to do. You played Crusader Kings?
No, I've seen people play it though. Like I've watched streams
Okay,
before.
so we have in newer version we have grand tournaments, and then will have three options, like to taunt enemy, to go aggressively and defensive,
Yeah.
and any option have like one option have 50% of success, second 20. It all depends on your skills, and it will be implemented not only by the bar of the sorry, per, percentage of success.
Yeah.
Like in Crusader Kings, you click and that's all. It will be only on the bar. It will happen in real life.
Wait, could you repeat that last part? I couldn't hear you there.
So in Crusader Kings 3 on grand tournaments, you have fight when you have a success bar on
Yeah,
the
like you have
bottom
the
from 0 to
percentage.
100%. Yeah,
Yeah.
and the options you choose during the fight will make this bar go higher or lower.
Yeah.
And regarding on this, in Crusader Kings, you only have this bar, and after that you will know if you lose or not. In my game, you will have a visualization of this fight on every moment. Like the
Right, yeah.
after your decision, you will fight the enemy, you punch him in the head, or his weapon will be thrown away, and that's how you know you will be closer to success, not only by the board.
Have you ever
And
seen Beneath Odessa? Oressa, I mean.
can you repeat?
Have you seen this game? Um, it's not the same as yours at all, right? Like
Yeah, yeah.
the only thing that sounds similar is like what you're describing. It's like if you ever played like a roguelike deck builder, that's essentially what this is,
Yeah,
right?
I played those, but I don't want to implement deck and
Yeah.
roguelikes
But so like
elements in this game.
this I'm saying like in terms of like the way you're describing the fight animations, it sounds like this. So you see like you have the
Something like
cards,
that,
right?
but it seems like you have turns.
Yeah, yeah. This
You
one is
have
turn
to put,
based.
yeah,
I just
exactly.
meant
So no turns,
yeah,
all
yeah.
real time.
Yeah, like it'll be a real time fight. But all I'm saying is like the way they animate it, you could probably use it for inspiration because they actually like
What
they do a
is
really good
Beneath
job. So you
Oresa?
see like
Okay.
where they have like all of the animations and stuff. But I'm imagining you're gonna make it like a real time thing. So instead of it being like cards, you'll be making actions and
Oh
it'll
yeah.
happen in real time. But you see like how they're like animating every single one. Like it's I think it's pretty cool.
Yeah, yeah. You
They're
played the Ghost of Tsushima, maybe.
yeah, I've played Ghost of Tsushima.
Okay, so in Ghost of Tsushima you have different special attacks.
Yeah.
And I want to implement this also as a special attacks for a couple of warriors, maybe even your heart there. So it also can be used by. It's an idea for me to think about how to implement it to be able the character to be able to use it. as a special attack that will have its animation and bigger success rates of even killing the person. So it will be also a system of special attacks that a player can do, like 3 times through, like For Honor. Oh, exactly. The fight in For Honor have combos. The characters can be land combos, which you can further plan for these characters to use, and it will depend on those combos and maybe hitbox. Uh, Thank you very much.
I see.
Because of talking to you, I have a bigger picture and new ideas for this, how to make it work.
But so I'm still like a little confused about it, right? Here's the main thing
Yes,
that's like
because I'm changing my mind.
okay, I see. Um
And yeah, it makes sense for me right now. It won't be cards, it will be combos that
mhm.
your character knows. And you choose the combo at the beginning of the fight, and the opponent will have a random combo character is able to use, and the characters will make those combos.
I see.
Like one person will attack from the top, the second one will probably use the combo which will make it block on the top and then slice from left. And if you have less experienced character, you have a chance of not depending the second,
Yeah.
slice.
So you're doing like a weird, like not weird in a bad way, but like it's very interesting. It's like a novel idea where it's like a
Oh
For Honor
yeah.
style, like like I would say this is gonna sound bad, but I don't mean for it to sound bad, okay? But it's like
Mhm,
For Honor the game, right? Like you mentioned it, where
mhm.
it's like the triangle. It's like it's almost like rock paper scissors, you know? You have the
Oh, yeah, I
hard
don't
unblock.
want it to be rock paper
Yeah, yeah, no,
scissors.
what I'm saying. So it's like it's similar. I love For Honor. I think it's
Me
very
too.
engaging. Like it's very engaging, right? It's very like fun. I don't know if that was on PlayStation or not, but yeah, that was on PlayStation. I played mostly, but I've spent like 4 hours on Steam as well, and I was a lot. I was mostly a Shaolin
Mhm.
monk main, but I think that's very engaging. And then like the way you're describing it, where it's like you're mixing it with kind of like some like real time, quick time events and stuff like that, as well as like your player stats, kind of like determining the outcomes. It actually sounds like a
Mhm.
very dynamic system. My only concern would be that it might be a little hard to grasp. Like, how are you going to explain this to a new player? You know?
This is exactly why I have to decide on one thing. Hi, dear Pitater. I see you are here in the chat. And the
Oh, what's
idea
up,
will be
Derpy?
hard to explain, but after the tutorial, I think everything will be clear. Because you will know that but before the fight, you will have your decision. How would you go to the fight? Or it can also not be decision, but a mix of your stats. Like if your character is tired, you will have more defensive focus, etc. It's also a good thing to write out because I'm currently in my document and I need to make it better. I will probably spend two more weeks on developing the ideas to make sense.
Right.
And after that, the fight with animation, not like rock paper scissors, but those combos that you learned before, those will be okay. But every character will be able to use the basic one, like just attack from right, left, top, bottom, or slice, or run, charge, etc.
Yeah. Okay, I
Yeah,
see. I think it sounds pretty good, honestly. Like I would play it. That sounds like a very interesting novel idea. It sounds pretty
if I
dope.
will successfully make it, I will give you a copy for free, I would say. But I
Thank
need
you.
to make it, and it will probably take 3 years or
Yeah,
so.
it's gonna take a while. It's okay though. Remember, it's not a race, you know. It's just
Exactly.
you just gotta like take it slow. You gotta take it one day at a time.
Okay, so that was really nice talking to you. I will stay here for like 10 minutes, but I need to grab something to drink and eat. So I will just look how and what are you doing. And in case of any questions, or if you even want to collaborate sometime, feel free to reach out to me.
Hell yeah. I see it in Discord, but I'm gonna leave the call now so I can just like get back to working. But your game sounds really cool, dude. I'm excited to see it. Keep me updated in the progress. Just like message me directly or leave it in the Discord chat. It was really nice chatting with you.
Yeah, it was nice chatting too.
Alright,
See you soon or hear you soon. Bye bye.
Yeah. Dude, I'm like... So, for context, Derpy, what we've done so far is I've modeled this new thing. Which, it looks a little wacky, but once I get it working, it'll be pretty cool. So, I don't know if it was you. I think you were here when I was talking about this, but like, we have the original offset mount that just like puts the scope on like a single angle. And then I built this thing out today, which gives you two of them. And so the idea is you can turn one slot into two slots, but it's not behaving right now. So that's what I'm currently in the process of trying to debug and figure out. Because you see the left works perfect. Like, hell yeah. But then the right is just not behaving whatsoever. I'm guessing it has something to do with it. Yeah, double canted indeed. I was messing around with it a bit and just seeing, but I don't think I'll allow for the canted to go on top of the canted because it's gonna end up looking a little weird. But yeah. This is the right rail. Honestly, this is like a thing that I'm a little confused about, where with something like this, right, eventually it's gonna build into itself. Like if I build another one and then I build another one, what should I do about that? Should I just let players kind of like build colliding things, or should I be trying to enforce that? Let me know if you guys have any thoughts on it. Yeah, dude. You could absolutely do that, but that like seems fine-ish to do. But I don't know if like them going into one another is gonna be problematic. Let's see if I can't replicate that here. Actually, so if I go here, I go to my loop container. Oh, that's gonna be a pain to find. Oh, there we go. Alright, let's see. Yeah, like the optics clipping is my main concern as well. Like I see like two routes to take there, right? Where it's like, if people reach that kind of logical conclusion, I can kind of just be like, oh, see ya, Seba. Thanks for joining. I appreciate it. But yes, I see it as like I can either allow for people to just do the clipping, because I feel like it's an intentional choice at that point. Or I can just be like, hey, you're not allowed, check for collisions, and if they collide, I can just auto unequip, right? I'm almost inclined to just let them do it, but I don't know. I think we'll play around with both kind of like methods and see what ends up sticking. Yeah, like a totally accurate battlegrounds. Dude, I feel like we're basically the same person, Derpy Tater. Genuinely, like every game you mention, I'm like, yeah, dude, I'm right there. And it seems like you're East Coast as well. Oh, dude, Texas. Yeah, when you said night, I was confused. What part of Texas are you from? I haven't visited too much of it, honestly. The furthest I've gone, I think, is like visiting a couple of family members that were out in like the near Houston area. But that's about it. Dude, what the? This is so freaking frustrating. I can't for the life of me figure out why this shit isn't working. I have the rail set up. Right, so that's the front rail. That works. Here. Rear rail. Front rail. Dude, this makes no freaking sense. San Antonio. Houston and Austin. Yeah, I don't know enough about Texas, but I'll fucking love it. Over here in New York, New Jersey is a bit cramped at times, honestly. Oh man, I could cry. Yeah. You got like Texas, you got like California, and maybe Florida if you're lucky. New Jersey, you can't drive more than 2 hours in any direction without leaving. So it's gonna be mostly like the every level. It's like wave based, right? It's like every time you end up back at the main hub, it essentially increments. So when it's spawning enemies and everything, it's based off of that. But I'm almost inclined to think I should do something time based, but I'm not sure. Because what ends up happening is in some of the levels that don't just have like kill end enemies and then progress, people end up trying to farm it very often. Right there, it's like run around killing as many enemies as they can. And all that's fine. It sometimes ends up breaking the balance of the game. It's still just not working. The left rail works perfectly. It must have messed something up. No, actually. So I didn't want it to, just so people can't do cheesy stuff, right? Because like if I have 2 guns and then like I have attachments on different ones, I didn't want it to like pause and just like you switch your attachments between guns. That'd be really silly. So I don't slow down the game at all. You see, like it's perfect, but I do give people the option to pause. So like this pauses the game. I know those people are still animating. That's just because of a trick I'm using to make the game more performant. But you can pause the game, but you can't inventory and pause that. Oh, and then this is the lever action I built. I had to refine it, so I haven't really shown it to people yet, but I think it works pretty good. The reload animation looks particularly nice, I think. It's actually going into the slots. But yeah. I'm still just trying to figure stuff out here. What are your thoughts on the inventory thing? I think it makes sense why it wouldn't pause, but if you have a different opinion, definitely lay it on me. Do you own firearms in real life? Not to assume things about you because you're from Texas, but I figure there's a decent shot. My brother has 22 like cowboy gun. He asked for them to make it like a big loop with the lever, and he loves that thing. I think he has like a Remington or something for a shotgun. Let me know if that just went over your head, by the way. It's hard to tell sometimes. Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah, I'm like the exact opposite of my brother. So my brother likes all of like the wooden, you know what people like to say, reliable guns, whereas I go for mostly like the tactical guns. So I have a KSG is the shotgun I own, and then I have a blue steel revolver, the GP100 by Ruger. I guess that's a reliable gun. It's a revolver. You can't not be reliable with a revolver, you know? That's pretty cool though. I'm glad to see we share some of the same interests. Yeah, regarding the accidentally mess up your attachments, I don't know if I responded to that, but I don't know, it seems like a decent trade-off for me. Cause if I don't, like if I just make it pause, then there's really no challenge in the game. Like it breaks the entire kind of gun building aspect of it if I can just build my guns whenever I want without any kind of like penalty. So I figure that's just kind of like an unfortunate consequence of just like the game I'm building. But yeah, I mean, you guys need them. It's also just, it's a good thing to have guns, honestly. At least a few, just so you can protect your family, protect your home. Whatever it is. So, I'm with it. Don't worry. Yeah, I'm gonna run to the bathroom real quick. I'll be back in like a minute though. Alright, I'm back. Sorry about that. Nature's calling. Oh, dude, that actually sounds pretty dope. Like, you having to use resources to, like, unmod a gun. That's actually a good idea. I'm gonna add that to my currency task. I should have a currency task somewhere here. Um, economy. I have so much shit to do. This is what I use to track my kind of like game dev. But that's actually a really good idea. I like that a ton, Derpy. I'll try it out and then see how playtesters kind of like react to it. Thank you for that. Yeah, get to the orange door. Indeed. Dude, we're like mind melded right now. I have like 7 hours in the game. But honestly, like he kind of fucked it for me when he added like, because I played like right when it came out, right? Where like you were just getting to the orange door. And then he had that weird middle where he had the kind of like teleporter event that they have in Risk of Rain. But I just don't think it worked with the game he was building or their team was building. Because their game was like really movement based, and so it didn't make sense to like do like a lockdown event. Um, but yeah, why do you bring it up? Yeah, the secondary modes and stuff is probably not something that's viable for like the regular guns in this game because the guns are I feel like a lot more realistic in the game I'm building compared to get to the orange door. But maybe like an underbarrel grenade launcher would be pretty cool or some shit like that. That could maybe work. That's like way out in the future for me. Yeah. So I have like a bunch of kind of like player abilities, right? So like I have like these things. So the shield core I think is actually maybe a little overpowered. So what happens is when you slide, it gives you the shield. And then for 8 seconds you don't take any damage. And then you have like double jump, which you've already seen. You have a radar core. So this adds just like a little radar to the game. Um, Most of these enemies aren't showing up just because they aren't configured to show up on the radar currently. But in actual game they would show up. Because the idea is it's like Risk of Raid style, but instead of like you having different characters that have different equipment and like abilities, it would be you configure your own using your guns and stuff. But that's, yeah, I have like so many different ideas that I just kind of make work. There's also wine in the game, but it's a little strong right now. It's more of a whiskey. That's like the only form of healing I have, so I need to add like a bandage or some shit, because this isn't viable for the long term. Oh, dude. I think I might know what's happening here. I think I don't have my actual blueprint set up correctly. And that's what's causing issues. And I'm gonna be absolutely livid if this was the issue. Because I wasted so much time. Let's see. Okay, no. So that doesn't seem like it. These are supposed to be equipped too. Let's see over here. Oh, dude, that's... Ah, let's see. If this works, I'm gonna be so freaking happy. Holy. It's been a frustrating few minutes here. No, dude, come on. I guess I can't be happy yet. have it set up here. Oh. Okay. Maybe there's still hope. Maybe we're not completely despairing quite yet. But I'm starting to lose. I'm starting to lose faith. I'm starting to give up on the dream here. Oh, dude. Come on. Come on. Please. Dude, this really sucks. Oh, man. There you go. Equip to. This should work. Where's this thing? Give me this. Oh, dude. Okay. You know what? I know exactly what it is. And you're about to be like, wow. This guy is the best game developer of all time. It only took him 20 minutes to remember how to add an attachment to his own game. Oh, whoops. Just add this here as well. Here we go. Yo, I don't know if I asked you this already yesterday. How old are you? I got a little mixed up. Let's see. Don't celebrate quite yet. No, dude. Oh, come on, just work. That's pretty dope. So do you make any games yourself, or is it more of just like you're interested in watching? Okay. Come on. Oh! No way. Oh, wait. Oh my god, wait. I did. Yes! Yo, let's go! Oh, that's so good. Dude. Oh, hell yeah, dude. I'm a software developer too, by trade. Dude, it does work. Let's go. Alright. Let's try this out. Let's see what a gun build looks like with it. Oh, whoops. I forgot to fix that. You didn't see anything. Alright. So. Oh, yeah, I have to add it to all of the compatibility tables. That's correct. That's okay, though. This is now a known problem. But yeah, that's pretty cool. So are you interested in software development yourself? Or now you want to do something else with like your career? Because I recommend it. If it's something you want to look into. It's perfect. It's so perfect. Give me some more scopes. don't have that set up. I think my sister-in-law is a mechanical engineer, actually. She's working on a nuclear submarine building company now. Yeah, dude, it's perfect. It's so good. Oh, this is pure joy. It looks so just shitty. Oh my god. Hell yeah. Yeah, you should be able to. So you see, like, I guess a little bit of context on the way I have it set up, right, is I basically have different widgets. So, like, you've seen this widget already. That's, like, the widget that shows up when you're trying to use it, right? Then I have a field that says, like, what item should be supported. Then I use, like, essentially data assets. It's, like, defined compatibility tables. So you see, like, anything that has that data will, like, anything that has this data asset on it. Sorry, I had an attack of just brain rot, but essentially anything that has that data asset attached to it will work. And then on this one, it should already have that. Not on that. Oh wait, no, on that reel for sure. So where is that? Oh yeah, right here. So you see it has a no zoom Picatinny ones. So it should work just by default, but we'll find out here in a second. Oh yeah. Oh dude, it's so ugly. It's so freaking ugly. Oh dude, that's a little off. Hold on. Let's fix that real quick. Almost. Still like a little off. But I can still see a bit. Maybe like right there. Yeah, that looks decent. Okay, nope. And let's put some scopes on there just to be sure. Keep freaking picking up this revolver. I don't want it. Yeah, it works. It's just real ugly. I love it though. That shit's fantastic. Okay, cool. So that's gonna be a rare item. It seems real overpowered to be able to make 2 slots out of 1. Alright, so what was I back up to? Oh shit. I had to do the boring part. I'm sorry, Derpy. You're not gonna enjoy this part very much. It's just gonna be me trying to configure loot tables. So, hopefully you enjoy just seeing big walls of text. It's unfortunate. This is a part of the game dev that it's very required, but very boring. Shit. No triggers or stocks, cause it ends up becoming a little bit too complicated to try to model all of that. And also, if you give guns like 8 or 9 different attachment points, then the whole gun building and like kind of like scarcity problem goes away. So essentially, I have configured it so that light lasers don't ever build into anything. Silencers don't ever really build into anything, but they have higher rarity. So, like, to explain what that means. So in inventory, I have all these presets, right? These are presets for kind of like the type of abilities you get. So rare is almost exclusively for stuff like silencers and lasers that are single items that take up a whole slot. But they essentially give you like the best abilities. So they can give you from 1 to 5 levels of like homing strike with 85% chance of dropping it, right? And they usually spawn with 2 abilities. Obviously there's a chance it doesn't, just with the way this table is configured. I don't know if you could read this at all, actually. Unreal doesn't let me zoom it in. But essentially, so like rare items are ones that are generally harder to find, they're more expensive, and they don't build into things. And then like a lot of sites you'll see are going to be like commons, so they have stuff like weight on them, and maybe just like one or 2 levels of homing strike at a 30% chance, and you get 1 ability. But they're the ones that you can just like stack on top of each other a ton, right? And so like grips, triggers, and stocks would end up just kind of making it a lot weirder to try to balance. Which is why I'm avoiding them, but I can see myself adding grips at least. Just because it's cool to see. Yeah, I need the coolness factor to outweigh the gameplay destructiveness in order for me to do it. Or gameplay difficulty, I guess is a better term, not destructiveness. Let's see, why don't we try Ghibli Coffee Shop? See how this sounds. By the way, you've been watching for a bit, so if you have any feedback for me, I would absolutely love it. I'm pretty new to the whole streaming thing, and so if there's stuff you think I should change, or like if I should be engaging with the audience more, stuff like that, if I should have like different visuals on the screen, I'd love to hear about it. Oh shit, I ended up minimizing it. My bad. Okay, there we go. Yeah, for sure. I feel like with COD, it's just like you have so many different things you change, but it's all like kind of pre-configured. So I was watching like some Unreal devs that were doing it that way, where essentially they just tell you, shit. I keep just like, I'm like blanking out a ton right now. Okay. So it's time to set up these loot tables. I'm not even sure if this is where I'm gonna stick with at the end of it. I think it's a decent, defining the structure currently. I feel like the splitter needs to be like super expensive though. It's not even gonna be for sale. I'll put the price as like a $550. $550 for a slot seems reasonable. Yeah. So for Toontown, let's see. What are common items? Hell yeah, Doopy. Enjoy. Thanks for joining. See you soon. That's not good. Oh, shit. Welcome back. What do you have going on today? Anything exciting? You're 17, so you're still in high school? So you were up so early. Breakfast tacos are weird for me. I feel like I eat them and then I just get real freaking sleepy. Like they're too heavy. I need like lighter breakfasts. Like, you know, like maybe cereal. Maybe like just like an egg and cheese on like a wrap or something. Egg and cheese on like... Guess that sounds pretty cool. Alright, let's see. Back to it. Okay. So a common item for Toontown will be a green dot. Sure. And then for generators, I'm gonna go ahead and add like knock back. Oops. Oh shit, dude. I wish you guys luck. I hope you guys crush it. What are your plans for after high school? Trying to go to college? I think you mentioned actually. You said your father is a software developer. You're trying to do mechanical engineering. Right. Yeah, sorry, dude. I have like the brain of like a goldfish. So sometimes I'm conversationally challenged. That's a nice way of putting it. But yeah, you want to stay in Texas or you want to like leave, see different parts of the country? Hell yeah, dude. I'm pretty much the same. I didn't really ever want to leave where I was from, so I was like born and raised in Jersey City, and I plan on just staying here, at least for the near future. The longest I left for was like 6 months right after college. I went to Virginia for a job, and I was mad depressed. I did not enjoy it. It wasn't like a, it wasn't like an experience that I felt I needed to repeat. It's really difficult. I think especially if like you're like more of the kind of person that doesn't like really want like a billion friends, but you just want like the people that you're closest with to kind of like stay close. It's really tough because like you always feel like you're missing out. At least that's how it was for me. Yeah. You guys do church on Wednesday? Are you Catholic? Because I guess not. If you're Catholic, you'd be going on Sundays, right? That's when my wife and I go. I see. That's pretty cool. Would you say the town you live in is like a small town, or would you say it's like bigger population? I don't want to like probe you for, you know, actual details on where you live, but would you say you live like above 50,000 pop or below 50,000 pop? Oh shit, dude, College Station. I was actually down there a year ago. I used to work for Prime Air, which is the Amazon drone delivery thing, as a software developer. And so we actually, that's like the second town we ever opened up in to like do drone deliveries. I don't know if you've like heard of it in College Station, but yeah, that's really funny. Like, I was down there pretty often actually for a bit. One of my friends from work actually lives in College Station now. Or not there, he lives like 2 hours out. So he's in, I think, Austin, because that's where our headquarters were there. It's a nice town though. I like it. Yeah, we started in College Station a few years ago. You see?
It's like a chainsaw. They sound like a sword.
They're real loud though. People were not happy about it. This is like a giant scandal that kind of rocked our shit for a bit. People were like, dude, they're so loud. They're constantly flying around. I was like, I don't know what to tell you guys. It's just what happens. It's cool what they're doing there, but they're trying to force you to move to Seattle, so I opted out and I joined a different team. Yeah, I can't live without sound. I've lived next to a highway my whole life. So like whenever I go like upstate or someplace, like, you know, like for more wilderness, I can't sleep at night. It's horrible. Dude, trust me, if you ever left the trains, you would hear the lack of them. That's usually how it goes. It's like it becomes like almost like a white noise, you know, like a lullaby. I feel like I keep iterating on this shit, but I'm getting nowhere. I have to like think about how I'm gonna do this. So I have a bunch of items that can determine whether they want to use abilities or not. Ability generators or not. And then... okay, that makes sense, I think. I think that makes sense now. Okay, cool. So a common item from Toontown is going to be the slots. Or an offset mount. Let's do that, sure. Offset left. Uncommon items, we can add the... Could slap a silencer in there. And I can add like an LPVO or something. And then for rare, I want to add the laser here. I want to add the splitter. Oh yeah, I definitely want to do that with like different ammo types. So it's gonna be like so I don't want to make it too complicated like Tarkov, right? Where like they're like distinguishing between like 5.56 and 7.62 and stuff like that. I feel like that kind of detracts from the game. But I wanted to add is kind of just like modifiers on them. So you could get like fire bullets, or you could get like essentially bullets that, regardless of the gun they're shot from, just have like special effects, which could be cool. And they'll be like more like ammo or larger scale economy affecting. So I could see like bullets that like, oh, if they hit, they have a 70% chance of coming back to you. That'd be pretty cool to see. And it could like actually change the game in a fairly significant way. Okay. I have this shit now. Oh, what the hell? Dude, what did I do? Oh, it's a class reference. It has to be. What a shame. Time to run it back. Give split shot to the offset to Toontown. Uncommon, we'll give them Wolf's Revenge. Yes, Wolf's Revenge now. Oh, that's a good idea. I have to figure out. I'm still in the middle of like an economy overall, because the issue I'm dealing with is kind of just the fact that I need to make level specific economies for like this thing that I'm building to work, where I have like different loot pools that you can get from levels, because I don't want like there to be like just world drops of items. That doesn't really make sense to me. Like I kill a werewolf and like a red dot drops. It's like how it's gonna work is like basically like as you're in the Toon level or as you're in the Cyberpunk level, you're collecting like level specific entropy, which then gets put into a refiner and like drops items, which then I'm setting up here actually is what you're seeing. But in order for that to work, I have to figure out like the currency situation, like what the rates of drop should be and stuff like that. It gets a little overwhelming sometimes, just figuring out exactly what you want to add and like what you want to do with it. But I'm sure we'll make it. We'll make it work. Okay. So I have this shit set up. Now let's go to the refiner. Shit, so there's a button here. What do I want it to do? Oh boy. Okay, so unclicked. Add an event dispatcher here. Amplify. I'm trying to put on a little bit more hype music. I'm falling asleep to this shit, man. Let's see. Hopefully this isn't content ID.
Finally, the powerhouses. And they are off!
Yo! This is fire. What is this? I have no idea what that is. Did you make that? Or is that just like a video game song? Dude, that shit's actually so good. What the hell? You're so talented. Oh, maybe in the future I'll have to hire you to make some music for my game. That's actually so freaking good. It's so gas. It's like, that's really, really good, dude. Genuinely. Yeah, for sure, dude. I'll be in touch about it. That's like really awesome. How'd you get into making music? How long have you been doing it for? It's really good. Genuinely. Oh, dude, it's content IDing me again. It's so aggressive with the content ID. Frustratingly so, actually. Yeah, bro, send it over. I would love to hear it. I'm currently playing some copyright-free music here as well. Let's give it a listen. Oh, did it closes if I change it? Hold on, sorry. Let me restart it. I won't click out on Discord. Oh, dude, this is incredible. This is so good. God, this is good. This is so good. What the hell? Dude, it's really good. You played them on like live instruments, or you use like an electronic version of them? It actually adds a lot. You're really talented, brother. This is really good. Genuinely, I'm not just saying that. Oh. Oh, dude. I thought it was over. Yeah, that shit was absolutely baller, man. That was so good. You said you've only been making the music for like a year now? Because that's impressive. Really, it's like a different tempo with the same chord progression. That's really interesting. That's cool. I wouldn't be able to tell. I'm not very musically inclined. Although I'm sure you could have guessed that by now. So you're like making music, because this is something I never understood. Like, how do you determine what key you want to use and stuff like that? Because that seems a little difficult. Huh, that makes sense. It's pretty dope, though. I'm really happy to hear that. You're like crushing it, dude. It's so good. Genuinely. Isn't that what like jazz is? I don't know. Once again, I'm completely ignorant, so you can just tell me I'm dumb about it, and I'll believe you. But I thought that's like what jazz is, or is like you just like play like random shit, right? Like it's not supposed to be in the same scale or stuff like that. Never did understand that. Like with jazz specifically, I can't really get behind it. I try to listen to it, but it's like it doesn't feel very smooth or like relaxing to me the way people go to like jazz bars and stuff like that. I do not understand it. But maybe I just don't understand what jazz is. This is valid. I like that. I like that mentality. See. Thank you. I've been working a lot and kind of make the UI like look pretty good. So like, I think the pause menu looks pretty decent too. It's all like consistent with everything else. Where I have this weird like scrolling background and everything. But yeah, I'm in the process of making this refiner. So what I need to do next here is I need to make it auto-populate my loot configuration. So that's what we're gonna do next here. But I might have to sign off relatively soon. It was nice chilling with you, but I want to like go grab some breakfast or shit because I've been up here streaming for the last 3 hours. Go say hello to my wife and stuff. Hell yeah, dude. I'm glad to hear it. Oh my god. I need like more coffee or a nap or something. But yeah, I was asking about that earlier. Do you have any feedback on the streaming side of things? Things I should improve if the overlay looks not enough? Because I know a lot of people do more. But I try to just keep it like all on the bottom so that the view isn't obscured. But let me know if you have any feedback, thoughts, shit I should do. It was very enjoyable hanging out for sure. Oh, dude. Yeah. I should fix that. Here we go. I didn't even notice. Good call. Hell yeah. It was great chatting with you, Derpy. I'll see you around. Thanks for joining. I'll sign off now, too. Good place to end the stream. Enjoy the finals, brother.